Hey guys, how's it going? I wasn't gonna do any videoing today, but thought I'd show you this. This is actually a first for us. At least with these steel bunks, it's a first. I've never had it happen. Come out here with a bucket load, and this girl was half upside down in the fucking bunk. It wasn't much to get her out. Just grab the fucking bunk and flip it over, and she was out. But then I had to get her rolled up. It was kind of a rush thing, get her rolled up. She did try getting up, but she's pretty weak right now. And she was fighting for a while. This cow actually has little tiny horns. And she can be a little bit of an ornery bitch when she first calves, but after that first 2 days, she's generally pretty good. But anyways, there. You can see she's got some blood on her. Well, that's because she was thrashing her head around, banging it in the steel of the bunk, and kind of broke that horn, and it's a little bit dirty, and banging her head around trying to get out, and now she's got swollen under her jawline there. Her head is swollen a little bit. I could run home, I think, and get a shot of Medicam. That would help her for pain anyways. She might get up. And I just came out here, I didn't have to feed them. Like, that bunk still has lots. The other one still has quite a bit. But I just wanted to come out, check on the cows. Good thing I did, because otherwise, guaranteed, she'd be dead. If I didn't come out here today, she would be dead by tomorrow. So I'll just leave her alone for a bit. I'm gonna move that bunk to a different location, and I'm gonna grab a couple bucket loads, fill it up, and then we'll see how she's doing after that. So, talk to y'all later. Friggin' cows. Alrighty guys, so gave that cow a good shot of Medicam. Sitting right where she is. Hopefully that'll help, and she'll try getting up, because at this point she tries to get up, but she just ain't quite there. So for now, that's what's going on. I gotta run to the city. I gotta pick up that hydraulic hose, and I gotta find out which one is leaking of those two, and get a new one for there too. So talk to you later. Morning everybody. Yeah, we're out feeding already. I shouldn't say already, it's after 10. My neighbor came over, Bob, and came over for coffee this morning, so a little later start to the morning here as far as feeding goes. Barn chores are all done. No calves, but there's 3 of them that are starting to show heavier and heavier every day, so I think I'm going to start pulling them 3 girls off in the evenings and putting them in the main barn. Our cow that I found flipped upside down in the feed bunk, and we gave her a shot of Medicam last night. Yeah, she never made it. She's passed on. And this morning, in that corral where our wood heated water tank is, it's an empty corral now. Right there. That'd be a dead deer. Coyote's got a deer. early this morning. In fact, CP went to the barn while Bob was over having coffee and did a walkabout and got pictures of the coyote gnawing down on that darn deer. So, and I don't know if I'll probably do it just for the hell of it. Just, this is the hard reality of farming and all in one. Not just cattle farming. If you got livestock, you got dead stock. Shit happens that you can't control. Anyways, and in the wildlife, the great wild kingdom, the strong survive and the weak will perish. And in this case, I don't know if this little bugger was weak or not, but the coyotes need to eat too. And they took that deer down right inside the friggin' corral. And I think I've said that in the past, where with the deer, the coyotes are coming around to the yard, and yeah, if they're inside that corral right there, you know you've got coyotes. So I'm on dead animal removal duty once I'm done feeding here. So anyways, we'll get our bunks all filled up and I'll bring you guys back after. Talk to you then. Alrighty guys, well, this kind of sucks, but hate losing them like this. But like they say, if you got dead livestock, you got dead stock. So anyway, yeah, now I just gotta pick her up and get her the heck away from the rest of these cows, because I don't need her over here where the coyotes are gonna be mixed in with all of these girls, right? I'm not gonna show it to y'all because I don't want YouTube to flag me on this. So yeah, that's how it goes. I noticed all of our lots of the hunting channels are getting shut down, and lots of the trapping channels are getting shut down. Our friend Camo Cowboy, he got demonetized. Basically his channel's getting shut down because of his content, and well, it's all trapping, right? So but yeah, that's why I'm not showing it. So I did show the deer, but I didn't. That's just nature in itself. In this situation, how this cow ended up inside of one of these bunks, my guess is another cow came behind her and head bunted her from the ass end and flipped her up, and she ended up upside down inside the bunk. And when I came out here yesterday morning, that was it. And now the bunks are full. So now I just gotta haul her out. And well, basically she's going back to nature. She'll feed the birds, feed the coyotes, so on and so forth, right? So she's not lost, she's not wasted. I guess those animals need to eat and survive the winter up here in Canada, these harsh winters also. So that's what's going to happen. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. We're going to dispose of her along with that damn deer, and we'll get on to something else here this afternoon. Talk to you later. Alrighty guys, well, dealt with that dead deer and cow, and got back to the yard, and we got a second time calver that is wanting to calve. And according to our record books, she's a month early. And so we got her in the barn. The heater's going. It is a lot warmer today. It's not minus 42. I think with wind chill, it's sitting around minus 30. Actual temperatures around 24, 25. But I forgot to close up my cut feed pile. So we'll get over there and get that done because the deer are coming in. And I gotta fill up my diesel jugs for our heater in the barn. So yeah, there's a few little jobs to do. Look at these buggers. They're over there in that corral where there's no cows and eating on that hay bale in the feeder, and that's exactly where that one was killed, was right there by the coyotes early this morning. But I guess if they eat that bale, they're not bugging all these other bales, right? Anywho, I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna get this closed up and then we'll bring you back when we get to the barn. Talk to you later. So before I forget, what I've been doing as we dig into our cut feed pile and we're feeding it out, well, obviously then there's these bales along the sides. Well, they would have to be pulled out of the way. So what I've been doing is taking those bales and not really mushroom stacking, but I've been setting them up on top back over this way because I've got a few spots, if you look at the snow in there, where the deer have actually jumped up on top of the lower bales and gotten into the pile up on the back side over here. So, and that's why I'm doing it the way I am. Now, this way they can still access the bottom bales, and I can't stop that, but I can definitely try to alleviate some of the damage from the total bale being wasted. So I'll clean up some more of this waste and I'll put it in the waste pile. And yeah, and then we'll go do a physical check, get an eyeball on that second time caver, and fill our fuel jugs. Alrighty guys, well, this girl, yellow ear tag 2 or green 111K, she aborted, and like I said earlier, at the very earliest that she should have been calving is just over a month away. Now this is going to be very graphic. So, would have been a bull calf, but that's like 2 months early. No hair at all. Yeah, this sucks. This is the day of death for the BCP ranch. Dead deer, dead cow, and aborted dead calf. Obviously dead calf when it's 2+ months. So we got one heifer that calved a while back, and we were bottle feeding the calf, and she kind of come into milk, but she's still not milking overly great. She's only got 1 quarter that's actually working. So I'm kind of thinking if I can get that calf on this cow, on this second time calver, I'm sure she'll come into milk. There's milk there. That maybe that'll work out better. Is what I'm kind of thinking. So, anywho, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna phone CP, and we'll talk to you all later. Sorry about that, showing you all that graphic detail, but these are hard, cold facts of raising cattle or ranching, all that kind of stuff. Some days just totally suck. Dead cow, dead deer, and now a calf too. So, talk to you all later. Well, this is better. I know you guys can't see much, but you go there. Is this girl gonna come in to milk for us? I don't know. She's, I think she will, actually. Now, why did she abort? Yesterday, this cow was fighting like crazy with Betty, who we just turned out yesterday morning, and 350, the red cow that calved the day before Betty. I turned them both out yesterday, and this girl and 3 others were fighting profusely with those 2, with Betty and 350. And I'm gonna guess that's why either she slipped and fell hard or got head bunted really hard, because Betty won't put up with no bullshit, and that's what caused her to abort her calf, is my guess. So we'll see what happens as time goes on. I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not. I could just totally fuck this calf right up as to who his mother is, but we'll see. Alrighty, guys. Well, I put that calf with that cow, and she wants a calf, and I'm sure she would take it. But then CP came to the barn, and she's like, "Are you sure? Like, is there something else wrong that she aborted, or was it because they were fighting and she got hit hard? Like, are you sure?" So then I took the calf away from the cow, and we don't know what we're going to do with her yet, right now. And there's a couple other cows that we have to pay attention to. Like, we actually put one in a calving pen for tonight. So, yeah, it's been a kind of a fuck around. And I haven't really done any outside of play with cows. I haven't done any real extracurricular outside of play with cows. Take dead animals out and cut a little bit of firewood for the wood heated water tank. Now, nobody's fighting here. I think they're just up enjoying the sunshine. There was water in this thing this morning, but did something else go wrong since then? Windows are too dirty and the sun's in the wrong spot. And the fucker's got no water in it. For fuck's sakes. Talk to y'all later. Alrighty, guys. Well, my hood is frozen. It won't fold back the way it's supposed to. This is all ice. Water line was froze down low for whatever reason. It's been working great all winter, but we have a copper pipe that we slide inside the water line. It's small enough so that when you open your valve, I have a shut-off valve underneath the bowl. Copper pipe will go through the valve, and then I just pour hot water. I got a funnel on the top side, and I pour hot water down the copper line, and as hot water heats that copper line, plus the hot water hitting the ice, it thaws the ice out, and you just keep pushing your copper pipe down until all of a sudden it breaks free, and poof, there's water coming out. So now then you got to pull your copper line as fast as you can and shut the valve off, because otherwise you get an ice shower. No matter what happens, you're going to get a cold water shower in the middle of the winter at -30. So yeah, this is the second time this has happened to this water bowl. It happened a couple years ago, and I actually got a inline, it's like an inline water line, inline heater, or heat line, or whatever they call that. Water heat line goes inside the water line, and I've never installed it because shortly after I got it, our son-in-law had one fail, and it actually burnt a hole through the side of his friggin' water line, and then he was blowing water out the side of the water line. It wasn't coming up, and that's why I didn't install it. So, but there's water here now, and by the time all these cows get done drinking, and this is only, what, a dozen? They were all up here wanting water. And by the time they all get done drinking, there won't be no more ice left in that line. So, but this is February. I hope it's not going to give us grief for the rest of the winter. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, I'll let you guys go for now. I'll find out, I'll check and see if we got enough minutes for a video for you. And if I do, I'll post. Oh shit, excuse me. And if I don't, I'll see you tomorrow. But give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We really appreciate all of you. We really appreciate all of your comments, good or bad. I still appreciate the comments. I might not like them, but I still appreciate them, right? If you understand what I'm trying to say. And yeah, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the algorithm, the channel, spread to more audience and new audience. And hit that little bell so when you get a notification for when BCP Farm and Trucking posts a new video. Most days you're gonna see my fat ugly face, and on some days, for brief moments, you'll see my beautiful wife in there too. So see y'all later.